Hey guys, TGKS Productions. So for this video, we're going to be talking about people who are buying just open boxes of the PlayStation 5. That's right, just the box itself. So you're probably in quite disbelief right now by me saying this, and that was my same reaction when I first heard of this. I actually had a friend tell me about this a few days ago, and I didn't believe this. Like I said, I was just like you guys. I was in quite disbelief. I found this very hard to believe. I did some research on this, and indeed, my friend was not lying to me, and this is actually very true. Now, obviously, why many people, including myself, would find this hard to believe is the fact that, as you're going to see here, people aren't just buying the boxes, but they're spending hundreds of dollars for the box only. In fact, it's over the retail price of the PS5 box in the console as well. That's how that's how much people are spending on just the box. So that's why many people will find this hard to believe. But as I've stated, I have evidence that I found that I'm going to present to you in this video that proves this. Now, all the evidence that I'll be presenting to you in this video is going to be from eBay. This is where I at least was able to find sellers only selling the PS5 box, and I'm going to be showing you examples from 3 different sellers. At least I'm assuming there are 3 different sellers. It was 3 different listings, so it could be the same person, maybe with different accounts. I'm not sure, but the possibility of 3 different sellers or at least 3 different listings. So let's take a look at this first listing here. I'm going to show you the title here first. You can see very clearly it says box only, exclamation points around it, Sony PlayStation 5 console, disc version, PS5, and once again the seller puts in box only. What's insane about this, if you look below, there's 20 bids on this, and it is currently at $630. So this is a few days ago. This may have even gone up. I took these screenshots a few days ago, but that is insane. At this time, when I took the screenshot, 20 bids, $630 for the box only. Now, if we look at the description for this sale or for this PlayStation 5 box only, this is sort of funny, but it's also very frustrating to read this at the same time. But it says in the item description, it says box only, Sony PlayStation 5 console disc version, PS5. Once again, box only. I'm only selling the box. I'm not selling the console. I'm keeping the console because the console is awesome. You can have the box. So as I stated, that is sort of a funny message, but at the same time, it's not, because as we'll sort of talk about throughout this video, I truly believe that obviously no one is paying this or wants to pay this much for the box. I don't think anybody values a box only at this price. I think that unfortunately some people are being careless about obviously these listings, and this person's obviously taking advantage of that, or at least it looks to be that way. But yeah, funny message, but at the same time very frustrating to read also. So here's another example right here. Once again, box only, Sony PlayStation 5, PS5 console this version, box only. So as I stated, these are different listings. It could be a different seller on a different account. This title is very similar to the last listing that we just saw. In fact, I don't even have the sellers' names in here. I didn't even bother to look at them. I'm trying to obviously keep everything sort of confidential. But honestly, these people do deserve to be exposed. It could be the same seller though, different listing for sure. Anyways, let's also take a look at the description. You can see here $565.89 bids. Could have even gone up by now, but that is above the retail price. $65 above the retail price already for the disc version of the console when you're actually getting the console. Let's take a look at the description here for this listing. Box only, so Sony PlayStation 5, PS5 console, disc version, box only. Again, box only. Great for holiday prank gift. Yeah, I guess if you're the buyer that's getting pranked. Yeah, once again, sort of a funny message, but very, very frustrating to read at the same time, because, it is pretty clear that these sellers are just trying to take advantage of people and their carelessness. But yeah, very, very unfortunate situations we have here. So this is the last one we're going to look at here. You can see here from the title, PlayStation 5, PS5, disc version, box only. And you can see out of the 3 that we've looked at here, this one is going for the most, at least when I screenshotted this this listing here. $760 for this at 21 bids. And it's still is probably going up, or it did go up. So that is insane. Already $260 above the retail price. And again, when you're actually getting the console. Once again, look at the item description for this listing. This is for the PlayStation 5 PS5 disc version box only, shipped with the USPS parcel select ground. You will receive an empty box. So pretty clear there that anyone purchasing this is not going to be getting the console. You are only going to be getting an opened box with no console. So after looking at that, it's pretty hard to believe that there are buyers that are actually buying an empty box for those exorbitant amounts or prices. And again, I don't believe that any of these buyers do value an empty box at that price. I just think that unfortunately they're being careless and these sellers are taking advantage of these people's carelessness and trying to make a sale. What's even more unfortunate about this, and I'll even leave a link in the description about, because I was doing some research on this and because I thought I was just seeing things, and there were people on Reddit talking about this as well. So I'll leave an article in the description, so people commenting about this. But what's even more unfortunate about this is the fact that there's a good chance that these sellers can get away with this because they're being very clear in the title and they're being very clear in the description of what you're getting. So, I mean, not to say this is a ripoff. I mean, unfortunately, it's you know, in a sense, a legal ripoff, I guess you could say, because you obviously they're being very clear what you're getting, but they are taking advantage of people's carelessness, and that is what is extremely unfortunate about this. In the long run, if we were to sort of evaluate what's going on here. Now, I'm unsure if there are any other sites where resellers are selling PS5s. If this is happening on? I wouldn't be surprised if there were other, sites besides eBay that, there were sellers trying to only sell the box. This is likely going to continue to happen as the PS5 remains in extreme high demand and very low supply. So you're going to want to obviously watch out for this. Obviously, sort of the moral of the story here is always, 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 whenever you're purchasing something, read if there's a contract that comes with it, read the contract. In the case of eBay listings here, read the item, or read the, item title description, or, the title, the description. Ensure you know what you're actually spending your money on. And for anyone who might end up, I guess falling victim to this and ends up, suffering from, I guess, from these sellers trying to take advantage of people, if they weren't being careful enough. Hopefully, if they're not able to dispute this successfully, hopefully, at least in the long run, a lesson will be well learned here. You always ensure you know exactly what you're paying for. And I would even recommend, reporting these sellers if you came across them. But unfortunately, they are being clear what you're getting. They're just, like I said, taking advantage of people's carelessness. It's very unfortunate there are people in the world that will do this. But in any case, guys, I hope you found this video interesting. I hope, if someone was thinking about going on, an auction site like eBay to buy a PS5, I hope they found this beneficial, and hopefully, possibly will allow them to be more careful than maybe they would have been if they were to go on that site and thinking about purchasing a PS5. Because like I said, once again, I don't believe anyone is on eBay trying to just get a PS5 box or an empty box. I just think they're probably likely being careless about it. But as always, guys, please forget to like, subscribe, share this video. Be sure to comment if you have any questions, and have a great day.